Hello from the OPC Foundation. I'm really excited that we are kind of back. The OPC Foundation is back here at the Achema Pulse. Remember, the OPC Foundation initiative started in the process industry. At the beginning, it was only for process control, long time ago. Now we are working and continue the success of OPC Unified Architecture, which is completely independent from any operating system, and it stands for openness, productivity, and communications. And I'd like to share you more information here at the Achema Pulse. So my presentation is just here as a starter, but after that we have a fantastic agenda with details on activities on the field level. We have standardized information models. Frank Fengler from ABB gives us a 15-minute overview on PA-DIM and the status, but also there are a lot of other excitements on other information models, and we get a small teaser from all of them. We are talking about artificial intelligence in the process industry, and we have Erich Barnstedt. How do you connect your assets to the Microsoft Azure cloud in general, how to avoid any vendor lock-in into the cloud systems. On day 2, I'm excited to have speakers from Dr. Jörg Henniche and Andreas Henneken from introducing that all information about Ethernet APL. We have a fantastic live demonstration with companies like Endreshauser, Pepperle Fuchs, and Samsung and Microsoft. And we are moving data via Ethernet APL and OPCUA and PA-DIM up into Microsoft dashboards. So we have another demo and commitments from ABB and Beckhoff, so I'm really excited on that. You shouldn't miss that demonstration. After that, we have how to migrate from the today's world into the modern world with Mike Clark. We have success stories from Equinor connecting 190,000 data points to the Microsoft Azure cloud again. And we learn from SAP about the convergence of IT/OT in the process industry. Last but not least, it's our friend Don Bartusiak from the OPAS group, and he's talking about the Open Process Automation Control System and why his group selected OPCUA and what is a benefit, and also his expectation what OPCUA needs to deliver and so on. I believe this is a really fantastic program. Last but not least, we are offering 3 workshops. If you want to dive into the details and you want to learn more about basic information models, please connect to the OPCUA for machinery. This is with including live demo. It's real, it's existing. Second, we have a live demo again on how to connect your assets to the Azure cloud within 45 minutes. And third, we have a workshop on certification, including OPCUA, but also all the information models. OPCUA, the challenge here is really to move from the old traditional automation pyramid with all the different proprietary layers to a new modern information network where you can exchange information from the field up into the cloud. You can bypass layers, but it's always about focusing on standardized information which you are able to exchange in an end-to-end secured way. This is what we are doing, and this is what the OPCUA framework is doing, because remember, OPCUA is not just a protocol. Instead, it's all about modeling data, the standardized data, what we do together with partners, and then have different IT infrastructure where we can transport over different IT layers like TCP, UDP, like MQTT, because there's not one single protocol which is fulfilling all requirements from the OT to the IT world. Sometimes you need deterministic, sometimes you have more cloud scenarios, and so we need a way how can we exchange data without any media break from the field up to cloud and back. In my presentation today, I will talk about the 5 building blocks, which I believe it's important for the process industry. It's number 1, the UA technology itself, the framework. It's number 2, the largest ecosystem for industrial interoperability. It's 3, legal topics and aspects. It's 4, the extensibility. We just joined the Ethernet APL initiative. And number 5, how do we guarantee to standardize information? Well, who are our partners? What is the process? So let's talk about the ecosystem, the OPC Foundation. We are proud to have more than 820 members around the world. The vision is to exactly provide a secure, reliable, completely independent platform, independent from any vendor, from any operating system, from any market, to scale data from the field up to the cloud and back. And everything what we deliver is open. Specifications, once they are released, are open, available. You don't have to be a paying member. We provide sample code free of charge on GitHub. Our certification labs are open. You don't have to be a paying member of the OPC Foundation. Obviously, you pay your daily fees. And we are proud to have really the largest ecosystem, including toolkits, education, vendors. We have an academic program and so on. So here you see that OPCUA is not just about vendors in the automation world. Instead, it scales from hyperscalers and IT companies down to chipset vendors. A lot of end users we are very proud on, and they are also delivering success stories and share their success and what have been the reasons why they have selected OPCUA. So this is definitely what we are very proud on. Being a paying member inside the OPC Foundation guarantees you early information and you are able to influence the direction. Part of our community is with more than 300 technical experts from more than 60 companies, the so-called Field Level Communications Initiative, which is bringing OPCUA down to the field, including deterministic, including functional safety and motion, but also harmonizing between the process industry and the factory automation world. This is what we need. And I'm looking forward to have the first live demo at this year's SPS show in November 2021. The OPC Foundation joined the Ethernet APL initiative in 2022 because we believe that exactly OPCUA in combination with Ethernet APL is really a common sense partnership between two enabling technologies, and it will be influencing the market for the next decades to come. Ethernet APL is definitely a perfect enabler because it's bringing standardized Ethernet-based IT infrastructure from edge down to the field, to the sensor actuator level. And so APL is an enabler for OPCUA, plus what I explained just before with OPCUA FX, the field exchange specification set. I'm not talking deeply about OPCUA here, but again, it's open, it is open source, it is an IEC standard, it is vendor neutral, platform neutral, neutral and independent from any operating system. It is not a protocol. Instead, it has modeling capabilities to design and model your information, bring them into a context, and then have inside the body multiple different protocols which also can be extended for future need, but then deliver an end-to-end secured data exchange. This is what we believe is critically important. Security has been baked in by design and has been reviewed by international security experts. If you think more in pictures, then let's say OPCUA is a set of technology bricks, like here Lego bricks maybe is a good example. And there are multiple bricks with different focus for discovery, connectivity, security, different transport protocols, modeling capabilities, and so on. And if we talk about companion specifications, what I do in a few seconds, then this is kind of a package where you put multiple, where you select which kind of bricks do I need to describe a robot, a pump, whatever, and what kind of bricks are mandatory and which are optional. And so this makes it easier for end users to just order. I want to have a robot supporting the robot information model, or I'm no longer buying any pump. The pump must deliver the OPCUA for pump's companion specification. The combination of both deliver industrial interoperability. Well, I'm an engineer, not a legal person, so I'm a little bit more carefully here, but what we are very proud on is that the OPC Foundation is not only protecting their own members, instead we are protecting and have a commitment to take care on all implementers. That's critically important, and I think this is really unique. You don't find that many organizations on the market. And second, we are extremely proud on our so-called multi-organization collaboration agreement, the MOCA, because this enables really owners to easily agree on being a co-owner. Here, for example, we are really excited that the LATS companion specification for laboratory and analyzer device standard just extended the ownership, which initially has been created by Spectaris, VDMA, and OPC Foundation, now to multiple other associations. And so everybody feels being involved, everybody is committed, and this is how we can grow standards in the world. We need to work together, but we have to agree on the most open approach. We are partnering with a lot of associations around the world. Definitely there's not a chance here to highlight a few of them, but please go to our web and have a detailed overview. As mentioned, we have over 63 collaborations international. In total, 48 companion specifications are published already as a released specification or available as a release candidate right now. So please go to the web and have a detailed overview. For me, it's a pleasure to announce that we have been able to work on a multi-vendor demo, including the newest technologies like Ethernet APL, like OPCUA, including PA-DIM, and move data from multiple vendors like Anderson Hauser, Pepperle-Fuchs, and Samsung devices up into a Microsoft Azure dashboard. So please join the demo, which will be explained tomorrow in deep detail. Second, we also got a explanation and demonstrator from ABB about the combination of OPCUA with Ethernet APL. If you want to learn more about a real-world success story and what have been the benefits of OPCUA and why the company Equinor have selected this, please join the detailed report from Equinor, and they are giving much more detail how they have been connected 190,000 data points to OPCUA via OPCUA through the Microsoft Azure cloud, and they are even extending it up to 1 million data points. This is a slide I started at the beginning, explaining the 5 building blocks in detail. It's OPCUA, the framework, which is more than just a protocol because it includes the capability of information modeling for semantic interoperability. It includes security for an end-to-end security. We are the largest ecosystem for secure industrial interoperability, including the field level communication initiative, bringing OPCUA down to the field level, including deterministic, functional safety, motion. We have one of the most open IPR policies in the world, protecting also implementers, not only doing a commitment to our own members. We joined the Ethernet APL initiative because the OPCUA technology is extendable, same as we are extending it for the factory automation people with TSN and other technologies, or with 5G, to also guarantee that we can have a chained transport paths with multiple different infrastructures, but that we guarantee a complete quality of service over different transport technologies. Plus, I talked about all our collaboration efforts in a most open way. We are working with so many organizations, but we are also harmonizing all the efforts, that not everybody has its own MES interface and its own power management interfaces does not make any sense. This is why we are spending a huge effort to harmonize activities in both the process and the factory automation world. Together, all this comes together, including frameworks which are designed for the process industry, like the OPAS framework or the Namur Open Architecture framework. That was my introductional overview presentation. I hope you enjoyed it and you got some insights and maybe you had some additional information. Again, I'd like to invite you to all the offerings here at the Achema Pulse. We have multiple presentations on the technology, on information model, or how to move data from the field vertical up to IT and cloud, to Microsoft or SAP from our both board colleague companies. Otherwise, please join our multi-vendor demo for next year. This is an announcement for 2022. The OPC Foundation already booked and we are committed to Achema in 2022 in April. We booked a large space, more than 300 square meters, because we want to build a huge multi-vendor demo, including a lot of more vendors and solutions where devices interact with each other, but also move standardized data up into different IT and cloud systems, including end-to-end security. This is what we want to celebrate in April 2022. So please contact us. Thank you for your attention. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.